Well. We've got a. Can you fuckers hear me all right? I always like to get the F word in the first 8 seconds because if you put in the F word within the first 8 seconds, um, the live can never be monetized. Not that I'm ever going to monetize anyway. But anyway, there'll be some. Oh man, they kind of went back up for the moment, but you can see little tails dipping down every now and then. I haven't seen any rotation yet, but that's how they start. Oh, somebody's shooting guns over there. I'm gonna be neighborly and shoot back. Oh shit, car. Oh fuck, yeah. Ooh. I'm not a weirdo. All right, who do we have here? I'll get to my bragging rights here in a second. What's going on, Blues Rider? Please allow me to introduce my. Ah, man, I gotta scream for like half hour to get my voice straightened out. Oh shit, that might be my buddy. I gotta put him on camera. Hey, there must be a highway shut down around here somewhere. It's had a lot of traffic. Where was I? What's up, Dusty? Shout out to little fucker. What's up, Sam's Quit? Always a pleasure. What's up, Susan? Mr. Dead Twist. Already dropping my cash app. What a man. What a man. What's up, Dr. Mortician? What is up, Melinda? Sea Monkey. Titan Uranus. Love the name. Kind of matches mine. Did you guys hear the gunshots over there? What's up, Shauna? What's up, Miranda? What's up, Mo? What's up, Jersey? What is up, Veronica? Man, some of you I haven't seen in a while. You guys hear the gunshots over there? I'm gonna have to be neighborly and shoot back. Gotta find some place to don't let. It's kind of how we say hello around here. If you hear your neighbor 3 miles away out shooting, it's customary to shoot. Not at them generally. Although I do have a short up where, like, you can hear the bullet whiz by me. It's funny. What's up, Preach? What's up, LB? Oh, it's both LB. It's metaphorical and physical. Who did I? I'm sorry if I missed anybody. It's not intentional. Unless I don't fucking like you. All right, earbud warning. I'm gonna fire some. Oh, there's another one. I'm gonna fire some neighborly shots back. They're probably shooting at the sky, trying to get it to open up. All right, earbud warning. Hang on. Right. Gunshots actually sound pretty cool down through the corn. I just don't want to take any corn out. All right, earbud warning. Here we go. Should they stop? Oh well. Got it. Now we'll see if they shoot back. Good call, dude. I'm live, man. I'll shut my fucking mouth now, though. All right. What else we got? Damn it, I'm already behind in the chat. Anyway, I just want to brag, and again, you guys all know how much I love to say I'm right. And all these motherfuckers that have been coming at me for years, some of them, because I've called them out on their bullshit in the past. And I will continue to call them out on their bullshit. I mean, they've dug into my private life. I only have one, right? Well, technically two, but my other identity I don't do much with. cherry picked everything, showed some criminal shit. They neglected to tell you that it all got dropped. Uh, I knew about Jason Casey. I've ratted me out to the ATF. I've known about. I've talked about that before, and I knew that Bobby Joe was in on it too. I just didn't want her to know that I knew, so I didn't say anything. But now it's out, y'all. I don't care what it is. You have got spies. You can't have a group chat or anything of that nature of more than about 3 people. Somebody in there spying on you. Most of them's reporting back to me, which is something else I think is funny. These fuckers at each other's throats now, still talking shit about me on YouTube, by the way, but privately they're like, oh, yeah, you know what? Fuck you. I don't even want to hear from you. What's going on, Dominique? I mean, everything I told you guys about them, they're now saying about each other. But I'm still the asshole. I told you who the liars were. Can you guys hear those shots? They're still coming. I tell you what, I got a few screenshots over the last couple of days of a few of you. Some of them actually surprised me, saying, "Yeah, Bill was right all along," and I appreciate that. Some people, and I completely understand, but some people are afraid to say that publicly because they don't want to get they don't want to be doxxed. They don't want to have all their shit run into, which is exactly what these people do. We've all seen it. How any of them can trust each other, or how anybody can trust any of them, is beyond me. If they believe that shit to other people, some of them they used to call their friends, they will do it to you. Oh yeah, we do have a cricket problem. But I think it's funny that they're all coming at each other. Exactly like I told you they would. I told you it would all fall apart. They would try to all smooth back together again because they have to have each other. They can't stand on their own. They don't have the intestinal fortitude to be a sea monkey. I mean, imagine the only one up on panel with you to back you up is fucking Clown. That shows some desperation right there. If Clown didn't back them up, uh, like if they would have deemed that he's on the other side, they would have crucified his ass. But no. And I also stopped into NTF for I've been done with NTF for a while. And when I mean her audiences are noticeably smaller now because a bunch of us left. But yeah, I saw Clown was up there gaslighting and trying to act like he hadn't done anything. Uh, accused me of threatening him out. Like I don't know, I don't remember doing that, but I put up some shorts just of me shooting guns. There was no mention of anybody. It was just showing off the guns and showing off the target practice. And I saw him say, "Oh, that's a threat to me. That's a threat to me." You're a fucking bitch, Clown. It wasn't any such thing. I've made the offer many times for these motherfuckers to come up here and talk to me to my face, but none of them have ever come up to do it. And I'm sorry, I'm ignoring chat, not on purpose. It's both. Sam's quit. I'm talking about a literal storm and upcoming fuckery. There's some stuff, more stuff coming, but it's not ready yet. Um, that's not my thing. Making videos isn't my thing, so kind of waiting on other people. But there's more. There's always more. I mean, you guys know by now I always keep something in my back pocket just in case. And it's funny, Bobby Joe who says I don't watch Bill, but was giving Jason Casey, who also says he doesn't watch me. But Jason Casey said that he's recorded everything I've done since 2022, all because I call him out for being a fucking liar. And that's why Bob Joe's got it in for me, because I called her out for being a fucking liar too. So neither one of them watches me, but yet they're gathering stuff to give to the ATF to have me raided. And there were other people in on that also. Hawktua definitely does not watch me. I've never seen Hawktua here, ever. So anyway, they're trying to get me raided by the ATF. I started a campaign on Jason Casey by email. Pretty much every gun range and gun store in 2 states knows that he's an ATF rat, and he's already banned from some of them. I mean, banned because I told them what was going on. Like I showed them the proof, which is posted up here somewhere, I think. So anyway, neither one watches me, but they're gathering evidence from my videos to turn into the ATF. Yeah, I do some fucked up things, but I'm not stupid enough to show my crimes on fucking YouTube. So anyway, the ATF doesn't just automatically like run to your house or whatever. They send it to local law enforcement. They had the wrong fucking Bill Powell again. So they were getting shit, and at first I didn't say anything when I knew that they had the wrong address. But I'm related to these people. We have the same name because we were related and live kind of in the same. We're in the same general geographic area, anyway. Yeah, we're related. We're all named after the same guy, the guy that wrote the Anarchist Cookbook. Not really, but his name is William Powell. William Powell is a very common name. There's a lot of us out there. What's up, Tony D? So they're sending law enforcement over other things too. It wasn't just this. I mean, I have a screenshot of Nadia saying that she turned me into the authorities. I don't know what about exactly, but anyway, it's happened so many times. The cops consider it harassment. I'm not pushing it. I don't know what they're if they're going to do anything with it. Some of them were anonymous, but I gave them everybody that I have screenshots of them saying that they ratted me out. I don't know if they're going to do anything with it or not. But anyway, there's a video out there of Bobby Joe with a loaded magazine. It's not a clip, Bobby Joe. It's a magazine and a loaded gun, just like pounding it, pounding the loaded magazine into a loaded gun, pointed at an interior wall. Walls, especially interior walls, are not bulletproof. Sounds like total endangerment to me. So if she wants to try to turn me on some fake shit, I got some real shit. Like these people all sit around. I mean, I don't even know who the fuck Tiny is. I just told he's a creep. I don't really know who he is. And of course, Telly. I don't know if Telly just likes looking stupid all the time or what's going on with that. These people all have claimed that I've lied about all this shit, and I've lied about none of it. I'm not good with screenshots. I don't have the ability to screen share. But it's pretty typical. It's propaganda 101. Assassinate the person's character. Make them look a certain way so that when they bring out the truth, people don't want to listen. But where they fucked up is they trusted each other. Whereas I trust no one. I'm not afraid to come up here by myself. In fact, I usually do. They don't want to do anything without people right there with them, you know. Dr. Jeff says Bobby Who is the newest community hero, Bill. Haven't you heard? No, no, I've not heard that. But, you know, I kind of rely on screenshots and the cliff notes on everything. I know she's a hero in her own mind, but beyond that, I've seen no evidence. Oh shit! What video are you guys talking about? Has everyone watched the new PCD video? No, I saw they dropped one, but if a video's like more than 5 minutes, I'm like, yeah, fuck it. I'll wait and hear about it later. I'm sure it's probably recycled shit that we already know. If there's anything new, I'll watch it. What is up, Mr. FCC? Yeah, I've had issues with both of them, the PCD and panel. They both uh, would take something that I said when I misspoke um, and show that clip, but not show the part where I corrected myself. They both done that to me. Where they say they'll take stuff and they do this shit all the time. They'll take stuff that I said as a joke, and I admit sometimes have a dry sense of humor and I say shit with a straight face, but it's obviously a joke. And they're like, "Oh well, Bill said blah blah blah." It's like, well, yeah, I said it, you dumb fuck, but it was a joke. Yeah, Vic, she does not know how to handle a firearm. And to me, and you guys know that I'm a connoisseur of pain pills. And to me, she seemed like she was whacked out on pain pills at the time. But they're telling the ATF that I handle guns drunk, which I've never. I'm not okay. I'm not saying I never have, but it's pretty rare, and I sure as fuck wouldn't do it on here. Has Ed shown his face since the revelations? Yeah, Richard B. Like 1.5 times. He made a video and started showing it uh, once, and the chat was so brutal, he ended it right away. And then, like, I don't know if he thought he was just going to waltz back in or what, but um, so what was it? 2 days later, something I don't remember. A couple days later, he showed the thing in its entirety, and again, the chat was absolutely brutal, and he banned everybody. So I don't know what he thought was going to happen. He did. He's another one. He did exactly what I said he was going to do. I said he'll say some shit about me because I've been outspoken about him, which he did. Um, and I know that Edward knows a whole lot of shit about a whole lot of people, including like real names and stuff. And I'm worried that he's gonna start dropping some shit. He did it right at first. Some shit that we knew about for a long time that knew was bullshit. So nobody said anything. But he used that as a way to deflect. Not a weirdo. So yeah, he did exactly to a T what I said he was gonna do. I've known the guy for like 5 years. I know how he thinks. I know his playbook. Just in case anyone oh, we can touch some grass. The wind just picked up, so maybe we're gonna get the storm. All right, you guys want to touch here? Okay, here, grass touching 101. For those of you that are not familiar, this is the beginners part. All right, what you want to do is locate some grass. Look down. You want to get outside, away from any concrete or pavement, and find some grass. That looks like grass. But because I'm old and don't want to get down there. We're gonna do the subsection B of the beginner's mode, and we're just gonna touch some weeds. See, look, it's like this is just like touching grass, except it's foxtail. See, look what you can do with these things. Oh, get back here. Oh, get back here. Come on, get back here. Get back there. Come on. Ooh, kids love these things. If anybody wants one, send me 1995 at a self-addressed stamped envelope, and I'll send you all you want. All right, dude. I see your text. I got you. Who will be the new Polo of his retaliation? See, that's what I'm worried about, LB. That's exactly what he did. He ran with this shit, saying that I didn't want to say what it was again, but yeah, he ran some shit saying somebody was a cred that we knew was bullshit. We all knew about it for like a year, and nobody, you know what I mean? We didn't run with it because you're going to destroy a guy's reputation over. Yeah, that's exactly what he did. And there's other stuff kind of like that. I mean, not like saying anybody's a pred, although there's some suspicious people that I've not seen talked about yet. But there's no proof. Yeah, but there is stuff about people that's real that I know he knows about. I know he knows some real names of people, that wouldn't want it out there. And I'm worried he's gonna do that kind of shit. Jamie, you have no idea what you're asking for, sweetheart. Does Jay have a catch today? Hold on, let me look for it. Make sure I don't know, he's got like 4 channels. I'm gonna throw out the link to whichever one the catch is gonna be on. I think Jay holds the record for world's fastest channel takedown. So when he's trying to come back, he had one channel that was up for 6 hours and got nuked. PP Mess 4. Right on. What's going on, Opal? Sam's clip. Polo was one of the first catchers that I got to know. I gave him a bulletproof vest back when he was getting going, but he was predator poacher in Central Florida, and he was going pretty hot there for a while, and then he quit for personal reasons. And he started to come back once or twice, but I don't know. I haven't talked to him for a while. Anyway, these screenshots emerged supposedly of him telling somebody stuff, about kids, but we have strong reason to believe that they were all fake. So we didn't, you know, I don't want to call somebody a predator on some fake shit. And y'all believe I've heard people say, "Oh, Bill will run with anything," but that's not true either. You have no idea how much stuff people bring me, and now that Ed's gone, it's probably going to get worse. I don't really want to, but there's a lot of shit people want to call people out for that's just like nobody's fucking business. Yeah, they fuck you over, and that's fair. You can say it if you want, but who wants to pull up? I'm sorry, guys. I've been blabbing and not reading the chat. The link should be pinned if somebody wants to jump up here. Ryan gave a pred a ride home. Yeah, you guys got to watch. What was that group? Oh, they had three initials. They ran in our discords with us for a while back when AZ was catching. They were really good. They like had a professional video made about trafficking and stuff. Man, what were their initials? The name of the group was like the first letter of each of their names. They were real good, but they got in trouble for giving a pred a ride home. The dude got arrested for, I don't remember if it was actually kidnapping. Yeah, the catcher got arrested for giving the pred a ride to the. Not maybe it was a ride to the police department. I don't remember. He gave the pred a ride, um, but the cops said that he had detained him unlawfully, and that ended their channel. So you do got to be careful. What's going on, White Claw? Yeah, how can you give a homeless guy a ride home? That don't make any sense. What's going on, Damone? Yeah, I can't see myself ever. Like, I don't care if it's minus 30 outside. I'm not giving a pred a ride home. Like, unless it's the. Well, I'll tell you what. Uh, let me rephrase my answer. When I was a bail bondsman, a lot of the times these guys would have their cars impounded or not have a car, whatever. So they would ask if I could give them a ride home, and if it wasn't like 3 hours away, or and if I had time or whatever, I would. I was more than happy to do it because I would get a layout of where they lived in case they didn't go to court and I had to go get them. So I would already know that would be the only reason why I would give a pred ride is to find out where the fuck he lives. What's going on, Big Moose? What was I don't watch Ryan, so I have no clue what you guys are talking about. Way too much when I'm live. Yeah, he's just not good at it. I've said many times that if he would put as much energy into catching as he does into the drama bullshit, he might really have something. But I kind of feel like I should eat my words on that because like he's not good at it. I think sometimes he does more harm than good. I mean, I have seen Ryan's catches. It's just been a long time, and like, dude, like he asks the dumbest things, and he won't listen to the chat and people that you know kind of halfway know what they're doing. I mean, I don't know if Ryan's ever actually been on the stand in court, but a defense lawyer would tear his ass apart. He can't think fast enough. Oh, Dusty, everybody could use a little 6 inches every now and then. I think we're about to get hit with something. Somebody's shooting a big bore rifle about 3 miles out. Is it true that New Jersey is that New Jersey? Yeah, I him and FM work together, don't they? I don't know if Ryan decoys for him or not. Ryan's next catch is with Wolf. Oh, they're a dream team, aren't they? Hey, Damone, when you were searching, and God help anybody that has to go back through fucking hours of my videos. I can't do it and find just the right clip. Did you happen to find the one where I helped? I don't know if it might have been on the same panel where I helped Wolf raise money for a GoPro. Which, had I known then what I know now, I probably wouldn't have done it. Like doing a catch every 6 months just to so you can go about being a catcher. Yeah, whatever. But he couldn't get enough money. He couldn't get enough people to watch his channel to get enough money raised for the GoPro. So I had him on my channel, and he got enough. And then I don't even know if he actually bought the damn GoPro. I don't even know. I'm not saying he didn't. Um, but yeah, had I known then what I know now, as with a lot of catchers that I helped back in the day. I, yeah, which is why I don't do it much anymore unless they ask. Speaking of trying to help people get started, fuck, I'm having a brain fart. I mean a brain fart. Anthony Cruz is wanting to get at least 50. His link is on my community page. Last time I checked, about 10 minutes after I posted it, he had 12 more. So he might actually be close to 50. We're at it by now. But anyway, he wants to occupy some of the dead air that we have now. So we'll give him a follow. What's going on, Great White? I feel special when you guys say Bill. You name me specifically, and then everybody else because I am better than the rest of you. You look for it. I've got. Maybe I privated it because I wound up being embarrassed about it. Maybe I privated it. I don't know. I don't even know the name of it, but I've got like way over 50 live streams that I privated. Some of them because people were up there and they said a little too much and they asked me to, so I took them down. Some for doxing, um, and some of them I privated just to piss people off. Like I privated a few of them just to piss um, Tommy Boy off. I am that petty. I will sacrifice watch hours. I don't really need them, but I am that petty. What's going on, Lisa? What's up, Cat Eyes? What's going on, Pullover? Shit, bad guys here. All right, one in the chat if you want to keep them. Two in the chat if we ought to ban his ass on site. Make sure you give your honest vote because I will do whichever you say. Right on, LB. Great minds think alike. Oh shit, I'm seeing a lot of twos. There we go. There's JFK with the PP Mass 3. I'm pretty sure I'm subbed to all 5,000 of Jay's channels. Well, I already ran my mouth. If anybody wants to jump up here, if you have anything to say or you want to talk to me, come at me, flirt. We can do about anything. I'm just waiting for the storm to pop in. If it does, there's a five. There's somebody should just make a link tree with all of Jay's stuff on it, so we can just post that, like all his channels and whatever else. Stop doing drugs in front of your kids and pay attention to them when they cry and scream. Yeah, that's usually what they want when they're crying and screaming. Like when it's your kid, you can tell the difference between a hungry cry and a I shit myself cry and a daddy hold me kind of cry. And you need to pay attention to all of them. Fortunately, I wasn't a junkie until after my kids were little. The doctors got a hold of me. You have a Rumble link page. Well, you can. Oh shit, you're not modded, are you? I can't. I can't mod people when I'm live streaming. I kind of need like I most of my subs the last few months are not from this community, and like they ask me like, what are you talking about? What's this mean? What's that mean? And I'm kind of sick of explaining it to people, to be honest. I usually tell them that it's best to stay away from my live streams because they don't know what the hell's going on, and it's all bullshit anyway. But I do kind of need a link here or something that just has the credible catches and not the shit ones on it. I don't want to send anybody. I don't want to send anybody to Wolf or Ryan or Tommy or there's just some that are a bad look. Why did New Jersey print intervention dude stop watching? Anyone know? I have no idea. Maybe it's because him and FM work together and he's sick of hearing the truth about FM. I don't know. I don't know the dude. What's going on? Chill, Collins. Yeah, that used to piss me off, man. You go to parties and people's little kids are there, and they just put them in a playpen and drape a blanket over the playpen as if it's gonna filter out pot and cigarette smoke. That used to irritate the shit out of me. Like I never drank around my kids, and I wouldn't have my kids around drunk people just for safety. Drunk people get rowdy and they start getting clumsy or start wanting to fight and shit. I'm not having my kids around that. Why did Ryan ban? Oh, did Ryan ban the bad guy? Probably because the bad guy speaks his mind and Ryan didn't like it. I would imagine. Mr. Free Speech likes to ban people that don't go along with his bullshit. I've never actually seen him on a panel at FCC. All I've seen of him was on his on his channel. I mean, he probably comes in and takes a look around like a lot of people do, and like, what the fuck is this? Yeah, I don't blame anybody for that. Look, I understand bad guy can be annoying and irritating, and he talks a lot of shit, but like, he's not ban worthy, you know. Well, Big Mix, you like to call it call bullshit out too, and some people don't like that. I still don't know who the fuck you are. You've obviously been around for a while. I'm sure I probably know you by a different name. The Bobby Joe comment. Which one was that? Yeah, Ryan might have fucked around and found out because mooses, mises, mice, moosei, whatever the plural for moose is, they don't fuck around. And I can just see Ryan trying to argue with one. Does the majority of corn do go to kind of? Most of the land around here is farmed by Monsanto. Um, we used to grow a lot of potatoes and mint around here. The potatoes went to Lay's and the mint went to Wrigley's. It's awesome having mint fields because it smells like mint all the time. You can see the leaves. Um, but yeah, we grow a lot of popcorn around here for Redenbachers. Um, on down the road, there's fields of sunflower seeds for whoever the fuck does those. This particular corn here, I thought this was gonna go like to be ground up to make flour with, but it's all got the tassels on it, so it looks more like sweet corn now. I'm not sure what we planted. I planted some of it, and I thought we were planting it was gonna be cornmeal, but maybe not. It's all still got the tassels, so it might be sweet corn. Oh no, it ain't sweet corn. This looks more like it's gonna be cow feed, actually. I wonder why they didn't keep tassel in it. That's odd. Although they engineer things now. It used to be a farmer could grow his crop and keep some of it planted the next year. You can't. Monsanto's got such a tight control. You can't do that anymore. It's like it's engineered that if you plant this, it will not grow. So you're bound to them for everything. Now, usually for field corn, as they call it, there is actually male and female corn. You plant male rows, and then when they get so tall, the tassels are on top. You have to go down through and pull the tassels out so that the pollen doesn't get on the other corn and pollinate. But when I was a kid, man, they got all like bad guys cousins doing it now. But when I was a kid in the summertime for 3 or 4 weeks, they would pay us good money at like 14 years old to walk down through the fields all day and yank them fucking tassels out. It was good money for a kid, you know. That's how I bought my first 10 speed. That's how I bought my first semi-automatic rifle. Hey, where else are you going to get this kind of education in this community? And then the windmills are actually, this windmill farm is actually growing pretty nicely. Slavery is real, but the thing is there were a lot of black slave owners. In fact, the first people to sell slaves to America were black, and there were black slave traders and slave owners all the way up until the Emancipation Proclamation. Yeah, it's not a black guys aren't real bad guy. That's another thing people like to fuck with the numbers with. I've only ever seen a black person on TV, and that's all it's for. Why did George Washington have slave teeth? Yeah, they did some fucked up shit, no doubt about it. They would take teeth out of dead soldiers and make dentures. George Washington also had black kids, like Damone. Damone is like one of our founding fathers, if you think about it. I think they were made out of wood and human teeth and metal. Yeah, they did some. People were a lot tougher, a lot stranger. They did. They would pull, especially if you had gold fillings. They yanked your teeth out right on the battlefield, even if you weren't all the way dead yet. Back then, a good doctor was a doctor that could saw your leg off really fast. Oh yeah, I remember the cemetery. Cat eyes, come on now. Oh shit, 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 shit. Sorry, I'm not a weirdo. Almost got me. Hey, I tried to warn everybody that Nanya was a scheming drama seeking. As soon as she realized that her oh, I better get the plate number on there. As soon as she realized her karaoke streams only had 12 people, but her drama streams had more like 60. She forgot all about karaoke. She hit me up in DMs one time and said, why are you saying I'm all about the drama? I'm like, well, because you're on all the drama panels. That was when she was hopping up on everybody else's before she started doing her own. And then what do you know? Weeks later, it was all drama from there. Oh yeah, and she said that I said that she flirted with me. Don't believe I ever said that. What I said was I never flirted with her. And my point was that like all these women that come at me are women that I either shut down or never flirted with. I saw part of the NPF panel. I was told that Clown was up there, so I wouldn't look. And he's up there fucking gaslighting and doing his usual bullshit like he didn't do anything wrong. Like we don't forget, motherfucker. You might be able to gaslight people like her, but oh shit, fuck, fuck, fuck. Sorry. Okay. You guys might get a show here. Sorry. I'm not a weirdo. Stop running what, bad guy? I realize that you're used to hearing other things because that's where you hang out. I said shut down with a U, not shot down, shut down. The closest I got to flirting with Nanya was I said that her voice was, oh God, how did I say that? I gotta get the numbers right. 5% sexy, 95% annoying, I believe is what I said. And no, I never, even before I knew what she looked like, it just was a no. Well, you got to remember though, bad guy, magnets have two sides. One side that really attracts, and the other side that really repulses. So magnet is a two-sided thing. All right, dude. I see your. If you're listening, I see your text messages. Yeah, that's all cool. But yeah, just about sunset. It's starting to get pretty out there. Ever tried to buy a chick's bathwater with food stamps? No, no. I've never had food stamps, and I don't see myself buying bath water unless if I can get it cheap and then sell it to a simp for more, I might get a business going. Does Lady J send anyone else coupons? Oh, I'm not even reading that out loud. I felt like I saw that one. Yeah, FCC. No, I felt bad for Lady J. I don't know her. I wasn't even aware of her existence until very recently, but I felt bad for her. $10 a vial. Damn. It's funny how you worked in vial right after my name. I think they said BCE. I don't know. I don't know what any of it is. That's the thing. Once females realize what FM is, like, and I've seen DMs between him and more than one. He started threatening them and blackmailing them and more or less stalking them. And it's not like it's just one. I've seen it with more than one female. He gives them the same fucking pickup lines. Your husband, that's the thing. He looks for a ready-made house and woman and car, and he wants to move the old guy out and slide himself in. He just hasn't been successful at it. He says the same shit. Your husband might not tell you good morning, but I will. So does that Sam Split? Is that big cock energy is better than big dick energy? Because I'm kind of generally you think cock is bigger than dick, but I'm kind of lost on it. Big gay energy. Oh, that makes sense. Seeing what she looks like. Hey, I'm not sure who you're talking about, but I think Missy's a sweetheart. Got no clue what she looks like, but I think she's a sweetheart. There we go. It's starting to get pretty out that way now. Big Moose, that's been a long standing question. When Ryan first came around, back then it was my thing to help out the newer catchers. And I made my offer. He shot me down pretty quick and I'm like, all right, we're done. And then like a couple of times, I'm gonna use Mr. Peanut Butter as an example because we all know that story. Or should by now. I was never gonna dox Mr. Peanut Butter. In fact, I worked with his brother to keep him from being doxxed because people were trying to do it. I knew his real name, but I was never going to put that out there. And then Ryan comes to me. It was like he prepared a book report or something, and he presents this whole thing about his stuff on Mr. Peanut Butter. And he's like, his name is blah blah blah, or he says I have his name as blah blah blah. It was totally wrong, and I just completely shot him down. And like there's something else like that too, and he's been at me ever since. And then a couple of ladies that I shut down went and got in his ear and said his gullible head full of bullshit. Man, that is beautiful. Shit, I got lost. I got lost there. So sorry about that. I need a laptop. I don't know. That'd just be one thing I got to carry around. I could do a lot more stuff if I could screen share. Damn, that is beautiful. Yeah, look at that dumb windmill getting in the way. I hate the damn things. Kind of looks like a nuclear blast. Yeah, that's an idea. I I was thinking that these guys were just drinking the bathwater straight, but like if you make Kool Aid with it, um, that, it might be a little more tolerable. Yeah, I see your text message. No, I don't. Well, I mean, I might have an orange vest somewhere, but I don't really feel like wearing one. I don't even know where the hell it's at. It's probably packed away with all my other shit. All right, y'all. This green screen isn't free. Hit my cash app. Yeah, I noticed that. I didn't see the entire Tommy Boy thing, but I did see that part where he's hiding it from his girlfriend, which is stupid because when she finds out, because he's acting suspiciously, he's gonna think he's cheating on her. And then when he's like, "No, no, it's not somebody else. It's YouTube, honey. I swear it's YouTube." She ain't gonna believe him. No woman's gonna buy that. You know, when I first started getting to know Lurking Sea Monkey, she didn't know that I had a YouTube channel, and I debated. In fact, you guys debated it with me. You told me not to tell her, but I figure as much fucking time as I spend on it, I probably should. So I told her. How are the kitties? I've not looked at them today, but yesterday they were doing okay. They're just right. They're just right size for chicken nuggets. Or, they're not quite big enough for shake and bake yet. Yeah, for those of you that haven't seen the updates, Christie, their efforts were unsuccessful at finding her friend, but they found two other bodies in the process. So hopefully it'll bring some closure to some other families. And she said that they got more than enough money to fund what they were doing. So thank you all. Has anybody seen General Sea Monkey around today? I don't think she was in my sunrise stream, so I'll have to check on her later. Yeah, I hear a car. Yeah, looking for your friend's body is a pretty big motivator. But they probably, hopefully, just said fuck it and drove over. But they probably wanted his car or his booth or something. Decided it was worth going. And they tase people in the nutsack. Shit, I've paid to have that done. I don't know if anybody else is going live tonight or not. We can start some shit right now. I don't know. I usually try to keep the stuff pretty chill, but it's gonna be dark. And I don't know if anybody else is going live tonight or not. Except for Jay's cat. Oh, he's got girlfriends. Or okay, how about this, guys? I don't know. One in the chat if you think Tommy Boy's girlfriend is real. Two in the chat if you think that he's trying to not look gay. And be honest. I want to know your opinion because I'm dead center. Ryan's live. Oh fuck Ryan. I'm not even sub to Fireside. He's in the freezer. Ah, well, that's she might require like 12 psi or something like that too. Three if he's plastic. Yeah, we can go with that too. He told you to shut up. I didn't see that. How is it? How is it legal? We're just trying to solve a villain. Like I'm lost on like what's been going on with Susan and NTF and whoever. And it looks like the sky's starting to dip down there. I don't see any rotation though. The wind is starting to pick up and it just dropped about 8 degrees. When will Nanya show the real stuff for proof? Proof of what? I think, man, you got to be down bad when Clown is the only one up there supporting you. Unless more people came up later, I don't know. But I know that she opened up with her and Clown. Just think about that. If Clown was kissing anybody else's ass, she would be calling him a pedo and trying to run him out of the community. He knows he's got no chance here. So, and I heard that Jilly's not been around for a while either. Is that is that true? Yeah, we got to guard the corn, man. Who has pepperoni nipples? Do you guys even know what the area, not the nipple itself, but the colored area around the nipples? I'm not talking to the ladies because I know you know, but talking to the fellas. So don't blurt it out, ladies. Do you guys even know? Yes, all nipples matter for sure. You guys even know what that's called? That area around there? What's up, Jewel? Yeah, rewind it 20, 30 minutes, man. You'll bad guy knows. It's called the Oreo. You can learn a lot in truck stop bathrooms. Don't ask me how I know. I don't think I knew that until my actually my second baby mama. I don't think I knew that until she started nursing. Yeah, the Oreo, right? Ooh, crusty. Hey, crusty nipples. I don't know if you're a daddy, bad guy, but women's nursing crusty nipples are a thing sometimes. Sometimes they need help rubbing the cream on, so it's all right. Oreola is a great. Oreola, the like Bloody Oreola would be a good name for a punk band. Yeah, don't ignore the Oreos. Yeah, Christy, picture it didn't happen. You guys ever? Well, I guess probably most of you didn't. And I was never into heroin myself. I was uh, an oxy guy and whatever pills I could get a hold of. But something I noticed about heroin junkies is like they all had really dark nipples. Don't ask me how I know that, but it's just something I noticed. Hairy nipple. Oh, yeah, yeah, Jules. I don't think I've ever seen a female with hairy nipples, and I hope I never do. I'll be waxing that shit myself. Not that I haven't poured hot wax on nipples before, but it was never about hair. No, Hakua, I got too much engine in me. I don't have hardly any hair on my chest. And what little I do is all around the nipple. But it keeps them warm in the wintertime. And shave your balls, gentlemen. Do the ladies a favor and keep that shit. Make sure there's no stubble because that's not good for them either. So you gotta have it just a little bit long so it's soft or completely clean. When I was a much braver, steadier man, I used to shave my balls with a straight razor. Can't get away with that now. Um, but it just kind of interferes the mood. Like if she has to stop and kick hair out of the back of the throat or some shit, just do you both a favor. Plus, it feels better. Not a weirdo. You could bleach nipples? I didn't know that. I knew you could bleach your bunghole, but I don't know why. Yeah, I know that I'm, in fact, a weirdo, Christy, but they don't know that. I like to tell them I'm not a weirdo to put them at ease so that they'll give me a ride. Got some, oh, cool, too. If Jay's catch pops up, let us know because I'll send people over there. Still waxing his ass. That only happened once at the shop I worked at. We thought it was funny. If somebody's welding, sometimes you have to make a continuous weld. Like you can't stop and recycle. So you wait until somebody gets about done, and we would light rags on fire and throw the rags under their crotch where they're crouched down. Then they got to decide if they want to stop and put it out or finish. Well, if they stop and put it out, they got to grind it all out and start all over again. Plus, it's funny. Well, the guy gets his crotch set on fire. He doesn't know whether to pound it out or find some other way to make it stop. Oh, that dude from was it last night got arrested? That's awesome. The one that I didn't see the whole catch. Um, he was a trash dog. Jay seems to do better when Ryan's not around. Oh, want them today? I don't. Yeah, I didn't see that one. I wasn't on YouTube a whole lot today. Fuck, man, I remember back in the day. Back in my day, we didn't have fancy latex condoms. You had to have to get to the rabbit fur and tie it off with a bunch of cord. But yeah, back in the day when it was, there was just a bunch of predator poachers and not much else. I would go out of my way to never miss. I didn't miss a catch for like 2.5 years. What's going on, Mastercard? I saw Dylan's video today of both smoking dabs right in front of his 8-month-old baby. Yep. Hey, they do make condoms out of sheepskin. I think you can still get them. They're reusable though, and I just can't. I don't. Once I get rid of my jizz, like she can take it. I don't want to see it back. What happens when you get overnight? I don't know. I've never been over 9 hours. I think there's something. I don't know if it's a StreamYard or YouTube, but I think there's something that like when you hit 10 hours. Oh man, I can't remember. Something happens at 10 hours. I think. I don't think it's 9, but I've never gone past. Never gone that long. I had one stream one time that went a little over 8 hours, and that was just because we had a good conversation going. But yeah, Mastercard. Somewhere out there is a video, alive. Maybe I privated it. I don't know. I'm not digging back my old shit to find it. But if anybody runs across it, let me know. Like when Wolf was first starting to get going, I helped him raise money on my channel to get a GoPro. But had I known then that he was only going to do one test every 6 months, I wouldn't have bothered. He couldn't get enough people to watch him on his channel, so he came over here. But I was getting a lot more viewers back then. I don't think I've crossed 200 in, well, I don't know how long. It's been a while. Yeah, that. Yeah, I mean, that's just where that kid stays, apparently. And I don't think it was a one time thing. And people, I remember people in the chat were telling him, hey, dude, what are you doing? I had people DMing me. I was, uh, I don't know if you saw it, but I was typing shit in the private chat, which I hardly ever do. Um, he was just kind of shrugging it all off. But yeah, I had people telling me, shut it down. I'm like, well, shutting it down's not going to make them quit doing it. I don't know if they were trying to protect him, but at that point, it was too late. Yeah, Jules, I'm pretty sure it is 10 hours because I remember Locksmith or somebody talking about that. Something happens, like it deletes everything or shuts the stream. Now, I don't remember, but something happened. I fell out with Wolf a long time ago, but him and OTR were supposed to be good friends, and when Wolf went live with PHI to call, I mean, he had the gall to go live with PHI because he wanted the fucking attention and call him out for taking his kid on a catch. I mean, they were supposed to be good friends, and then after the shit that Wolf done, it just fucking, like, that was my last straw with Wolf. I've always thought it was funny how PHI and Nanya and Bobby Joke and all the rest of them up on panels calling other people grimy when these are some of the grimiest people I've ever known. And I worked in the criminal justice system for a while, so I've known a lot of grimy fucking people. It's almost like, hey, somebody's a bigger dirtbag than me, so I'm gonna deflect, deflect, deflect. Shit, not good. hell did I just do? Yeah, Jules, that's I got my old phone taking pictures of it right now. Some videos. That's why I've been quiet. So yeah, you guys are welcome to take all the screenshots you want. The green screen ain't cheap, you all. I've been accused several times of using a green screen. You guys only watch because you're waiting for the day when a tornado does actually suck me out of there. Ah, yeah. Play on World Star, baby. You can't get this on OnlyFans. You got banned on Ryan's for asking. Mr. Free Speech is banning y'all, huh? Maybe I'll let this run a little bit longer for you guys. Some place to talk. Bad guy said earlier that he got banned from Ryan's too. So apparently, if you're a non-Nunionite or a Nunionite refugee, you're not welcome over on Ryan's anymore. But I'll take you. Sorry about that. Is that better? Yeah, that was funny. I mean, she probably had to, but PHI. Okay, Ryan, we're gonna cross the street now. We're gonna go up there. Yeah, that was hilarious. Oh, there's the moon just poking out. It's gonna be a beautiful night. Unless it storms. Somebody go put in Ryan's chat. Of course, you'll get banned, but tell Ryan's chat that we are accepting his chat over here. You guys can say pretty much whatever the hell you want within the reasonable limits. It was looking like a storm. I mean, it still looks like it could when I just went live, and we were seeing some funnel shaped cloud, not actual funnel clouds, but funnel shaped clouds coming down. But there wasn't any rotation though, and the temperature dropped about 12 degrees. It got kind of windy for a while. But, oh shit! Like somebody's trying to come up. Sorry about that. What's up, Cole? Is that the real Cole?
Why would it not be? You know, fake me can't call you. Fake me is too much of a bitch to do that, and too much of a racist. Remember, I'm not sure if the
Oh, dude, they
racism
had a.
is against black people, white people, Puerto Ricans. I don't know.
I don't like. I don't like any of them. White people
I
especially.
never got a chance to thrash my own self. I guess it would feel like putting on the wig and telling everybody I'm dating myself. Hey, Ryan, but nah, I was just popping in. I saw the StreamYard link. I mean, I'm pretty sure everybody else uses StreamYard. I just want to give a hey to Christy and a hey to you, Wildman. What's going on tonight?
Oh, not a whole lot. I'm just kind of waiting for a text to see if I'm doing something.
Make sure we don't have anybody saying that we have CSAM. It seems to be the thing of the week. Just accuse somebody of having something and just and
Oh
expect
yeah.
us not to go ape
Oh
shit.
yeah. Yeah, that's the old None Unite standard go-to line right there. He's a predator. He's got see like that whole shit. I watched some of how like they thought that they there's like how they thought somebody was Warbot because like I don't know they are using the dumbest apps to find to track emails because thanks for a second.
No worries. I'm really good for stuff like this, like bathroom breaks and such. My boy FCC uses me like that. It's not really the using me as much as I have time and your system can't hold all of that urine. I try to help. I do. I do.
All right, sorry about that. I was taking pictures of my phone. Um, yeah, I saw that how they tracked down Warbot. Oh, because he had this CSAM, and it wasn't him. They're so fucking stupid. The way they do shit. I mean, they've always
It
done it to
reminds
me.
me of
They've always.
when I was a young
Why are they
person.
using
We
all
had
these
this
stupid apps when like OSINT is a lot better? That's another thing they talk about their OSINT team. Anybody can use OSINT. Like all you gotta do is go to osintindustries.com. Anybody can use it. I don't get what their deal is with that. But anyway, go ahead.
you might want to recant that statement that anyone can use OSINT. You got to remember the system that they're using. These are people that couldn't beat the video game The Sims, the one that came on the computer, not the one that was on the PlayStation, the expensive one that constantly had to be built on your computer. Because these guys can't really build very good. I mean, remember when your mansion is a trailer, that is the highest level that you can build. That means you can't put two trailers on top of each other, or else you're going to crack the first one.
Oh,
Paper,
really?
I'm gonna say papier mache. What is it? Paper mache. Paper mache bottoms always cave. Don't mind the sound of the background. I'm just cleaning up my room a little bit. I fixed my fire extinguisher because one of my friends yelled at me and said, "Hey, stop doing that black people shit."
Yeah.
So nice. I
Thank
got the white.
God.
I got the white fire extinguisher. I actually like the newest ones because they don't just do the fire extinguisher; they do the carbon monoxide detector. I've got a whale scanner with sonar in case that chubby monkey says I have something. I don't have any of that stuff. I don't like kids. How old is Christy? I like that age. But now I use Christy in a positive way because she's my friend. I had some fun with my good buddy Steve today as well. Just trying to help it be known that my good friend Stefano likes talking with children, and not my words, his own words. But of course, he called me schizophrenic, but all of our personalities, like kids, you know, I've checked every single one of them, made sure that Chuck doesn't like kids, that the United States Tower doesn't like kids, but Steve does. Hey man, whatever floats your boat, sink that motherfucker and take that fucking whale with you, buddy. But that's something we can get into later. Is this the sunset, Wildman Bill? Because I always see the sunrise, so I'm hoping I'm not messing it up.
No, it's actually setting right now.
And my phone is so terrible. If I told you guys I couldn't see anything besides the chat, I would be authentic. Dead Twist, I want to give you a good shout. We have been doing some really good work through the days. That was kind of how I knew Wallband and I could pop on and not have to worry about anything. The alts don't want to pay you anymore, Bill, and I'm sorry. We had so much fun getting you those watch hours, but now the alts don't want to play. But
I don't give a shit. I've got probably close to 75,000 watch hours, and I'm not monetized anyway, so it doesn't really matter.
I learned a lot of what I learned from just watching you not work, I guess, in a sense, because it's like I'm doing what I want to do, but you don't like it. So you're going to pay time to tell me what I don't care about. That's like a job making itself. Damn, Steve can't even do that. Job making itself. Oh, man. I need to cold call that shit. I figured that would have really triggered old boy, too, talking to you, Steve, when you were doing those cold calls. Not cold calls, you were doing those scam calls. That's probably how he met Nonya, making those fucking scam calls as he stabs her in her back. Everybody hear this on chat. I'm
I,
not gonna stab you in the back. I'll stab you in the fucking front if I don't like you. I'm going right for the fucking jugular, and I want you to see it.
oh yeah, that's why I don't hide behind else. If I'm saying shit, then most likely I want you to know.
You and me is similar because I'm. kind of lazy. And in order to remember all of those passwords, it takes a lot. And I don't have some newfangled system. I'm on my damn phone. Like, and when I do get a
Yeah,
computer, I don't mean
making
that in a
notes is a pain in the ass.
it's remembering the alt set will be tough. Because what if you go on the wrong one when you're trying to go on the I hate black people one? Instead, you go on the I hate one. It's just it'd be like making. How you gonna make a CPP in New York when you've never been in New York? I mean, besides that one time, what are you gonna do? Sit there and suck a 49-year-old to get information on a shitty catcher in that zone? I don't know. I'll save that for a couple of months when they fail in New York, like they failed in Colorado and they failed in West Virginia. Only success is if you like drugs and not the good kind of drugs, the bad drugs, the ones that you should have a prescription for.
Did somebody say drugs?
Not for you. You don't count. Look at the
I
body.
know. I'm always told I don't count.
I don't want your drugs, and I don't want Constantine's drugs. I do the real stuff. I just
I'm
drink some.
stingy with my drugs. I don't share. I'm not going to be that asshole that helps somebody overdose or relapse or get hooked to begin with. I'm very stingy with my drugs.
I'd rather have information on what it is than like practice. I guess I'm kind of a good boy when it comes to those things. Oh, I forgot. Don't worry, MC. We're gonna have a lot of fun with that one. The fact that I just walked the George Washington Bridge. I'm gonna have so much fun, but I don't think it's gonna be that part where I was. If they have in New York, it's gonna be someplace where a damn casino is at. Seems to be everything that happens casino and being bad to their children. Seems to be the CPP
There's
way.
a there's a CPP New York.
It's what they're trying to build.
Yeah, I've seen West Virginia one time. I was like, fuck this. Yeah. Like if I was Tommy, I would be more selective over who carries my brand, like Alex was. Tommy, he started out as a predator poacher, but he didn't have permission to use it, so Alex made him change it.
I didn't make them change it. Imagine having that fake wannabe represent your company. I'm trying to think of
That's what
a
I'm saying. You
that
know,
be like that fat pig pretending to be a beautiful thin African American woman. Ah, my baby. I had so many plans. Wow, man, she's young, she's beautiful, she's attractive. She took that picture on that
she's
bike.
in your trunk.
No, I haven't had a drink today.
No, trunk. She's in your trunk.
No, she can't fit in my trunk. That whale, I'd have to get an entirely different vehicle. I'd have
Well,
to get
you gotta
a.
you gotta cut them up first.
Oh yeah, I actually have a picture at. Where did I go? I went to the Newark Museum of like art. I did, and they did have a cow wrapped up in chains. I don't remember if I put that in my pictures. It's a good joke for later. Okay, 44. I'll hang out with you guys until the top of the hour if you don't mind, because I just don't want to take too much away from your show. Um, what were you talking about before I came on? Because I don't want to mess anything up. I don't want to, condense your
No,
flow.
we were just watching the. There was a lot of silence, so it's cool. We were just watching the sunset and talking, reviewing the recent events of all these motherfuckers turning on each other and calling each other everything that I've always said that they were.
We knew that was going to happen, and
Oh
we know
yeah.
why this all happened. It all starts from the source. Nothing I'm sitting here talking about is secret knowledge. I don't need a Slack, and you'll see me do a Zumba class before you ever see me on a Zoom. Is that what it's called, a Zoom? I don't know what these fucking idiots do. They do this weird private circle jerk. I'm like, I'd rather talk to you
Well, that's
here.
the thing.
Hey,
They
that's
they
strong on
always
the beat.
think it's private, but like if you have a group of more than three people, and sometimes even with just three people, there's a spy in there somewhere, and
Yeah.
that's why I get drafted into fucking like Instagram group chats and shit. But I don't think I'm in any active ones right now. But I don't stay long. Usually I look around and there's somebody in there that I know is a rat fuck. I'm like, yeah, I'm out.
Man, there's a person here that I'd love to be in some type of private chat with. I'm calling out my boy MC. You know, if it wasn't for MC, there'd probably be no me. Because when it all started, it was like, oh man, this guy's a scammer. This guy's a scammer. And every place I went in the beginning, a few years back, it was just like, he's a great catcher. He's doing a great thing. I'm like, is nobody seeing this? The one guy that always said, the hell is wrong with y'all? It was MC. And I never get to tell him that. I could have
Yeah,
like been
that's the thing.
sick with the bullshit.
Too many people have the attitude that he's a catcher, so they should be able to be garbage human beings otherwise. It's okay. He catches Preds, which I mean, any legitimate catch is a good catch. But if you can't trust them with other things, how the fuck are you gonna trust that they're doing good catches? You know. And we come to find out that some of Tommy's Preds weren't really Preds, or might not have been. But it's okay. He's a catcher. He can he can do
He
that.
should have sent somebody had to get into another house today. Why do you send predators to houses? Houses that have children in them. He has a habit of doing that. It's like, don't send someone to a house thinking that there's a kid there and then not do anything. You know, after you leave that place, the predator still thinks a kid lives there. That means that the predator most likely is going to continue to visit that scene and circle that scene to find that kid, and it's your fault. It's not my fault. It's
Yeah.
not Wildman's fault. It's not MC's fault. It's completely your fault.
Well,
Not
another
just you.
thing too is look at how many times Tommy pulled up on a guy that wasn't who they thought it was. And it's the same people that doxed me wrong, that doxed Warbob wrong, all sitting around stroking each other. When I mean, I used to do the stuff with PvP and a few others, and like one person, if you needed help, yeah, you could ask the other ones, but we had, just one of us usually had everything. And they're all taking hours with three people and tracking down they use the worst apps. Truth Finder sucks. Most of them do.
Even I know
I
that
mean,
truth
I
finder.
got kind of hmm?
Even I know that truth finder is trash. It's a garbage. Like, what are we? 15? Like, we're adults. You have way better apps than that. But you know, those other apps cost money, and it seems only one person is getting money out of all of this. So everybody's using these garbage free methods to appear as though they're making money so they can take more money from fucking TikTok. I still have a TikTok. I'm sorry, everybody. Maybe fake me
Well,
has.
Truth Finder's not free. I
Ah,
might give you like one free one over, but I don't remember what it's supposed to cost. But I can tell you how to get it for 10.99 a month, and they have different levels. Like it costs extra if you want to be able to run phone numbers or whatever. But I got it just I don't even know why I bothered because I knew it was trash. But I never had that app until I wanted to look up Ed shit on my own without relying on anybody else. And it was worthless for that. But uh, so I canceled it, and then they sent me an email back. and asked why I canceled it. And I checked the box. It said it cost too much. So they sent me another email and said, "Well, we'll give you everything for 1090. I think it's 1099 a month." Um, which I've used it to run quite a few phone numbers, and most of the time it's okay for that. But I've got a better app for phone numbers. Sometimes Truthfinder comes back with nothing, uh, but the other one I use, it sometimes it doesn't have it either, but it's a lot more up to date than the Truthfinder
Here's my base scamula. I haven't been talking to her in a while. Just info, info, info. Until the beast is dead, we gotta walk with our fucking blow torches. But don't worry, the farm is burning. The farm is burning. It shouldn't last too much longer. I've never used Truthfinder because I'm not a predator catcher. As much as I believe in the children, I have too much of an anger problem, and I'd be that one that hit the pred in the face with a skateboard, my foot, a 2x4, and then I wouldn't be able to catch preds anymore because I'd have an assault charge. And I'm not talking assault 3. How about you answer me
one.
that one,
That's
man?
why.
There's 3 assaults. What do they stand for? Like, one is when I'm directly going to wreck your face, and 2 is like when I'm almost going to do it. I don't have those charges of assault anything.
Yeah,
I guess.
that's why. That's why I don't do catches. I did the one on Instagram. I don't know if anybody. Yeah, Jules was around for that. I know. I don't know if anybody else here was. But, that was before I started doing anything on YouTube. I did the one on Instagram, but I can't be a full time catcher because I can't guarantee that. Like especially when they're lying about it, and you know that they're lying about it. I just have little patience for that. I mean, I'm already gonna be hyped up because he's a fucking pred. And I can't guarantee that I wouldn't do something. So that's why I don't catch.
Your immediate response is like your hand is almost when you're an actual person, you're not like a coward like Steve. My instant response hits you in the face. Like, what? Ah, that's it. And it's just because it happens to me a lot. It's just don't lie to me because I'm not lying to you. But I guess in certain cases you are being lied to and you should be upset. Fight me. But that's why I'm not one. It's as simple as that. The only person that could probably beat me in a fight would be Scamula. And every time I get angry, she just shows me that happy face. I can't
Oh,
beat
I
Scamula.
bet Scamula would fucking tear a person apart. She got that
Oh,
rage in her.
I always found that the ragiest women look the best. Hey, Scamula. Now I just mess with it. I can't remember what I took a little nap, so I'm feeling all right. You guys know I work in the morning, so this is one of my early late nights that I'm just hanging out with people that I care about. That probably pisses a lot of
Uh-huh.
people off about everybody that's here except for the alts. Every alt, I hope your night is shitty, but if you're a good person, I want you guys to have the best night ever.
I haven't seen any ultra trolls in here tonight. I
Yeah, I've
missed a
been
lot of the chat though.
around. I've had to, as of late, do a little bit more. I don't have wrenches everywhere, so and I don't chase wrenches. If you give me a wrench, I'm going to respect it and I'm going to moderate to the best of my ability. But I can't make you. I'm not the. I just know what I'm trying to do. I know what my intent is. I am not here for freedom of speech. I'm here to silence people that will take that speech and try to hurt other people with it.
Oh, dude, people hide behind freedom of speech. This is my channel, motherfucker. If I don't like you, you're gone. Simple as that. And I think it's hilarious. People like Haystack and who else? Michael Beverly, who was a different kind of weirdo, but I saw him whining about it before. They act stupid, get banned, and then whine and cry and beg to be unbanned. Haystack, I gave him a second chance. That didn't last long. He's too needy. Like he was in my comment section whining all the time, and they just took up too much time. So yeah, yeah.
He's just trying to take your information and give it to his little butt buddy. I seen him up there. The same when I had a couple of minutes ago, Scamula was like, Tommy, 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 Tommy. I was on a chit chat and I was like, damn, are we watching Rugrats again? I'm like, it's a pretty damn good cartoon, but it's not something I want to watch at 39. I mean, unless I want to have that nostalgic feeling. But that's not the nostalgic feeling I want to have. I want to get up with my boy Captain Morgan right here. Nah, actually, don't like Captain Morgan, but when you're having a drink,
Oh,
you have a drink.
Captain Morgan is my son's real dad.
Ah, I could have had me some Kraken, but she didn't keep it 370. That one's gonna marinate.
Yeah, 370 is aging quite well.
370 is a weight limit as well as it is a statement on being your authentic self. You don't have to keep it 370 if you are 370.
Oh, is that how it works?
I don't know how. I didn't create it. I'm just I advocate for it because it has so
Yeah,
many purposes. It's kind of like the F word. The F word to
these
my recollection.
motherfuckers outing each other about loaning money and stuff. I mean, recently here with both of them had to do with the Houston flood, but a couple of people reached out to me, and I'm just like, if I was starving to death, I wouldn't. You guys wouldn't know it. I wouldn't be out here dropping my cash out for food, or if I had a flat tire. That's just not. When I drop my cash out for cocaine, most of the time I do it just to piss people off, or it's a joke. But that being said, there are some people that have been very generous to me. So every bit of that cash app I got from the generous people here. And I put a little bit back just in case like some shit happened. Catcher goes to jail or whatever. Wouldn't be able to get their whole bail, but be able to help out a little bit. Um, but with the Houston, uh, when their power went out, a couple of people hit. They're like, "Dude, I'm desperate. Uh, like it's too embarrassing for me to ask, whatever." And just fucking, I'm like, "Hey, I get it. This is never going anywhere. Even if you fuck me on it, it's not going anywhere." Um, the first one, I don't want to say amounts, but the first one asked me for an amount, and I gave them a little bit more than they asked for. That person has paid some of it back, but I'm not hounding them for it. And if they don't pay it back, I'm never gonna fucking tell anybody. And the second person kind of gave me a range, and because I gave them the first person uh, enough, the second person I was only able to give them like the lower amount of the range they needed, and they paid it back exactly. Actually, I think a little bit early than when they said they would. But had they not, like I'm never gonna fucking tell you guys who it is. If they want to, that's on them. But uh, I just think that kind of thing is low, really fucking low. It's none of our business who borrowed money and didn't pay it back. Even though I don't like these people, I think the people that outed it are fucking smart.
Well, my my claim now is the my keeping it 370 initiative. I recently went into the receiving donations portion of it, and I didn't realize until recently how good it feels when someone gives you something that you didn't earn. I didn't earn it in any way, shape, or form. I didn't do anything special. I just walk a lot. So people are giving me donations now, but I don't want your money. I'd rather have your friendship. I'd rather have your respect. I'd rather have your appreciation. So I gave the money that I received to somebody that actually does the stuff that I can't do. and I felt like $1 million for that moment. And honestly,
Right.
it's something I'd like to do again. I didn't realize that there were two sides of this when it comes to receiving donations. Like I could take your money and I could like throw it down the stripper's G string, get myself some drinks and get drunk. Or I could make sure that a young kid doesn't get hurt by an older man, going back to his apartment that was given by another individual so that they could be hurt. So I feel as though my money has better use being given to people that stop that man from going to the house and hurting that child than letting that person go to that child. And I also feel as though that's keeping it 370 because it's not taking your money for my personal benefit. And it feels
Right.
good. It feels really good to not be a fucking grifting piece of shit cocksucker. Hey, Tommy, I'm talking to you, bitch. That's it.
Yeah, there's
I try.
nothing wrong with uh, taking money for a good cause.
Oh, yeah. We are not all bad people. We are surrounded by bad people. But you don't have to be bad because what's around you is bad. You can be the spark that lights the fire and burns the farm. Could be you. But well, man, that's my 30. I'm not going to keep myself on too long. I probably
Yeah,
sound
I'm gonna
cool.
end this
I know Fake Me wants to beat me up. So that's all I got to say.
up.
Go ahead, Wild Man. I'm sorry.
Okay. Well, don't be sorry. All right, y'all. I can't see what all my notifications are. I think Big Moose. I don't know if it's still going, but I think he's restreaming Ryan. It says autism restrained, so I'm assuming that's what it is. And he does be doing some restreaming of dumbasses. I'll put it that way.
Hey, Wild Man, before I go, please get some rest tonight, bro. I don't want to catch you on here at 2 o'clock in the morning when I'm about to go to work trying to fall asleep. I will sing to you, Bill, but I got to go. And before I go, just remember keep it 370 in everything you do. And if you owe somebody some money, pay that motherfucker back. I'm dipping out, Wild Man Bill. Thank you for having me. I'm going
Yeah,
back
all
into,
right, later.
yeah, man. Later, y'all. All
Hey,
right.
what's up, Sammy? Yeah, I try to be done with. It doesn't always work out, but I try to be done with YouTube by 3 a.m. Last night I stayed. I watched most of FCC's till like almost 6 in the morning my time, something like that. But I try to be done off the internet by 3, and then I try to go to bed about 5, but I usually doesn't work. So sometimes I get up and stream the sunrise, and then I go to sleep after that. I turn my phone off, and then regardless of what time I wake up, I don't turn my phone on until about noon. That I'm pretty good about. Hey, thanks for coming up, Cole. All right. So, do we know when Jay's catch is coming up? Because I will try to watch that. You walked a mile being all prego. I have a lot of respect for. I was. pregnant ladies. I was always glad I was the daddy. Oh, you're still waiting for the okay. All right, yo. I'll see you in these mean YouTube streets. Been a little over two. It's been 2 hours and 19 minutes. So that's good for me. 2 hours is good. Well, of course, a little Josh is gonna make your life hell. What did you expect? You have a parasitic troll inside of you. All right, yo.